Akanksha, and today we are solving a LeetCode question, that is merge two sorted list. In this question we are given two lists and they are sorted, the elements are sorted, and we have to merge it into a single list and again in ascending order, that is in the sorted order. It's really a easy question to solve, and let's begin. So since we know that we should not modify the input, so again we'll copying it into another list node, but let's first write the edge case. So if my L1 is equal to null, that means I can return L2, and if my L2 is equal to null, then return L1. This will take care of the case when both of the lists are null. Now, in order to initialize our new list, let's say list node dummy head is equals to new list node, and list node cur is equals to dummy head. Okay. Now for the reference, let's say list1 is equals to L1 and list node list2 is equals to L2. Now for the while condition, while my list1 is not equal to null and list2 is not equal to null. Since we want them in the sorted order, let's say my list1 dot while is less than equal to list2 dot while. So if this is the case, then my cur dot next is equals to list1 and list1 is equals to list1 dot next. And if that is not true, then the else block we'll write my cur dot next is equals to list2 and my list2 is equals to list2 dot next. After this, we definitely want our cur to point to the next list node, so cur is equals to cur dot next. Okay, this looks good. Now let's check, since the condition is AND, we might get a case where list1 is not equal to null. In this case, we'll just say my cur dot next is equals to list1. Again, if my list2 is not equal to null, then my cur dot next is equals to list2, and we'll return dummy head dot next. Okay, so here we are just assigning the values to our new list nodes, and we are traversing with the AND condition. We are saying if list1 dot val is less than equal to list2 dot val, then we want our cur dot next to point to list1 and list1 to point to the next element. If not, then my cur dot next points to list2 and list2 to the next element. Cur to cur dot next, and we are checking if any of the list is null or not null, then we'll assign it to cur dot next and we'll return dummy head dot next. Let's see if it works. Okay, this looks good. Perfect. And it works. That's awesome. So here, if I have to speak of the complexity, then I'll say it's linear, which will be O of n plus m, because in the worst case, I'll be traversing through all the elements of L1 and L2, while I'm just pointing to the same list without using any extra space, so my space complexity will be constant. Hope you like the video. If you do, please like and subscribe. Thank you.